So yeah, the weird thing is that like in the beginning of the game, if you look at the map, so yeah, it shows us where we're properly at now. But before it shows us like up here towards the farmer's coast, which is strange. I don't know why it's like that, but no, it doesn't really matter. It just a weird thing to point out. I always thought it was kind of strange. So here we are. Ooh. Oh well, I mean, I tried with the stealth. It didn't really work out though. You don't have any friends, do you? I mean, you're not running towards me, so that's a bonus. So I mean, hey, hey, how you doing? Fucking die, fucking aim, please. Wow, I want to die. That's pretty nice. Okay, I can't aim for the life of me. I don't want to follow this path effectively. Okay, well we both died. That's wonderful. I love it. Fucking love it. Okay, so let's not reveal my location fucking instantly this time. And see about getting a sneak attack on this motherfuck. This mother hubbard. Actually, it would be better with the knife because I don't have better sneak attacks with bows yet. I don't have that skill, so let's see. See if I can sneak up on sneak up on this fucker. Okay, buddy. There. Good doggo. You sense nothing. You sense everything. God damn you. Yeah, fuck you too, man. I'm gonna use the rusty sword. Maybe I'll give you like fucking tetanus or something. There we go. Yeah, kick him, Mungo. There we go. Oh, I leveled up, I think. There we go, yeah. Risen to level 2, you've received 5 learning points, 4 crafting points, and 1 memory point. And your attributes, there they are. And then you can raise them by a certain amount. In Skyrim it's just 10 each, but I think it's different here. So stamina's at 100. I'm gonna raise health, because more health is good, and I like it. Antidote's nice. Bread's cool. Pennies, always a good sign. Gauntlets, they provide me with no armor, so kind of useless. Leather boots, that's good. And I already have a shitload of pickaxe. Pickaxes. There we go. Proper armor. Boot stuff. Okay, so now that we've successfully killed our first animal, we can go to the ethereal realms and spend that perk. And here we are once again. I will say this place, to me, like it seems just slightly reminiscent of the Void from Dishonored. Okay, I'm gonna say. So what does Devious do? Your skill in sneaking. So this improves your skill in sneaking. Oh wait, no, this is just right. Okay, so this one specifically. The chance to be detected by enemies is reduced, and prices are better. Sneaking's good, but this, I mean, bows are pretty great, aren't they? Bows are pretty nice. And light armor is more effective. What is this? Right, so we're at tier 1. 15% more sneak attack damage and longer sneakiness. Fuck. It's all good stuff. I'm thinking the bow would be a good idea, though. Being entirely honest with you. So we're gonna start with bow, and I'm gonna work on making my dagger skills better. So, and then we can also actually, now that we've got learning points, I can use those spell tomes. No, not spell tomes. Wait, where are they? The brooks. I need to find the brooks. Where are they? Oh, here they are. They have an apple symbol for some reason. Parchment Apprentice. There we go. And sneak. Yes, please. Okay, we're all set. All right, back to the real world, out of the Matrix and back into the real life. Is this the real life, or is this just Enderal? Stuck with some crispy meat and no sense of. Anyway, I'm gonna stop trying with that. Okay, so here we are. There's stuff, there's things, there's cool shit to explore and look at. It's a beautiful day with some weird aurora borealis. Maybe this is the time to bust out the steamed hams and have a great time with it. Oh, there's more worlds. I think I'm out of. No, I got. I heard a. Oh, you don't notice me, senpai. Don't please. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm a virgin. There we go. Can you get up here? You can. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm gonna run away now. This is a bad idea. Rusty sword, let's go. Oh, I should have used Shadow of the Wind. God damn it. I need you guys gotta remember these things. Also, I need to increase my sensitivity, because this is gonna bother the hell out of me. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, fuck with me, Ryan. I got all that jewelry. You don't even know. Okay, one left. Do I have any healing? I don't need stamina, I need health. That's all stamina. Fuck. Oh yeah, I got. Come on, you bastard. What are you waiting for? Come at me. Come at me, you slut. I just want to skin you for your pelt. Where the fuck did you go? Please stay still. I'll fucking murder you. There we go, and I'm nearly dead to boot, so that's nice. At least I can sell your organs. That's pretty good. Alright, and I have a slight suspicion that there may be one of those blue ice caps around here. And perhaps, just maybe, I can devour it and have a strange acid trip. What's this noise I'm hearing? It's creepy, and I'm not really a fan. Okay, oh, I see a tiny mud crab. Hello, friend. Ow. Fuck you. Oh, there's a lot of you. I like that. Just let me explore, you fucks. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I don't think there's any ice caps around here. That's fine. Yeah, this one thing I can say for sure about this game is that it can be a little bit relentless with combat early on. It will not be nice to you. Even crabs, as you have just witnessed, will mercilessly tear apart my legs and shins to get at the delicious meat that is inside. Oh, out of the corner of my eye, what do I spot? Fucking shrooms. There we go. And that mud crab is still in hot pursuit. Stay the fuck away from me. Fuck. My last healing potion. Fuck you. Don't fucking run. You fucking start some shit and then you start running. Yeah, no. No, don't run it back to your fucking ocean home. I'm gonna kill you right here. I'm gonna let all your crab spawn know that crab is back on the menu. Alright. So that's that. Crab defeated. Game over. We won. Chest right here. Ooh, goodies. Probably don't need that plate, but it's fine. Answers marked with, well, yes, I know that. Hello.
Now, would you look at that?
Luke?
I knew I'd
Luke
seen someone
Skywalker?
scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
I'm looking for shrooms. You got me? It's a long story.
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
I'm a rogue, so it's kind of like my thing to do.
May
to touch
I present
and grab.
Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
I mean, and my face, so, I mean, to be honest with you. Knowledge points. Can you tell me more?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal.
Yeah,
a pretty peaceful area. Except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
I see. Any interest?
To an adventurer?
Places? Things?
If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
You said you are some apothecarius. What the fuck does that mean?
By the Black Guardian, you really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
A roll. So you mean the gods assigned your stupidity?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society, generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
I don't know. You? because your gods are stupid and fuck you. Who are these pathless? But aren't you frustrated about being bound? In Neverim, there's a rumor that the gods are dead. An interesting thought.
Well, I didn't come up with it.
What about my eyes? What'd you say about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
That's it for now. Thanks.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed.
Safe roads.
Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Lazy's Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Oh. Oh, my arcane fever. Oh yeah, I forgot about this as a thing. Hey, I'm dying. Can you help?
By the righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Stop talking about blacks and help me.
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntrudes, Gruntrudes. Ah,
Oh,
here we go.
I don't like seeing doubles. Which one is which? Hello? Help me, please. Prefer not to die in, like, you know, first episode or second, whatever.
So, let's see. Sheer cup, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Explosion. Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh.
Wow, that's pretty. Wow, so many colors. It's not like people are dying or anything. It's beautiful.
Oh, sod it.
Finn, do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, all right. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See, you already
Chug it.
look a lot better.
Chug, chug,
Still,
chug.
you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but you just fucking exploded.
What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion of the voices. I fucking heard the voice of God.
Explosion?
Yes.
I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there.
Yeah, it's your mom. Big fat bitch doesn't know how to stay
Oh,
quiet.
shit. Ah!
What the? Carbos!
Well, we're screwed.
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
is this really the time for dramatics? Should we run? You know, I feel like that's a... Well,
Carbos,
okay.
right?
Yeah, he did.
Do something, damn it! Do something!
Do fucking what? Fucking... I'm dying from fever. What the hell do you want from me? Dying from fever in a chair, just sitting there watching things unfold. I'm just having a good time. I don't...
Now look
Anyway.
at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
Hello. Again, for like the 5th fucking time. Wait, where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar
Even though I can clearly see
Material
who you
Delberic.
are.
Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecaries.
Yeah, no shit.
The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story.
What do you know about my
Quite
STDs?
a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the Bard songs, right?
Nope.
You're unusually strong,
Nope.
you have reflexes like a cat,
Not really.
drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Well, no. I mean, I can't... I'm not directly infused with the game, so I don't have, like, weird senses involved with it.
Well then, congratulations.
but, okay,
Your
I guess,
magical
sure.
talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it.
Cool.
It's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
Cool.
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
What about these visions? What do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot
you
more
didn't say
susceptible
that.
to nightmares and those kinds
But,
of things.
okay.
Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east.
Wow, I should go there immediately. If I... are there any other remedies?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it will only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
What about these visions and the voice of God?
Have visions?
For lack of a better word, never mind.
Are you sure? The Enderalian spider plague is known to cause visions in the infected. And if this is what you caught in that old temple, you might as well start digging your grave. Because your limbs will start falling off in a few hours if you don't do something about it.
Oh man, that sounds pretty neat. I mean, I like the idea of being a potato.
Relax, friend. That plague doesn't exist. I have no idea what kind of visions you're talking about. But your reaction showed me that you're trying to keep something from me. And that's a bad idea if you want my help.
Fuck you. I don't want your help.
You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions?
I mean, what?
I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
How about you're gay and fuck you? How about why is there no option? Why can't I just go
the
fall off
stage
this
is
cliff?
yours.
Fuck's sake. Also, I'm sorry about all this exposition. This kind of goes on for a little bit. It'll end shortly, but then we can really get on to the
I
excitement.
see. My condolences for your loss.
Which one?
So, let me summarize.
I mean, they all kind of
Somehow
died because of
survived
me,
being
and I'm
thrown
kind of
into the
okay with
open
it.
sea.
So,
And while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
yeah, crispy meat everywhere.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them.
How the fuck would you know?
Alright, it's settled then.
Jesus.
I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
I already know what the arc is, and I don't need your stupid knowledge points. Knowledge, I don't need your Lambos. Alright, fine.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and Batirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least.
Yeah.
The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness.
I'll just... Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on.
It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "Fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the Red Madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself. A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
Yarrow?
Well,
Was he
according
Asian?
to the sole survivor, he entered the
Get it?
teaching
'Cause,
room
you know,
that day as
Yarrow.
usual.
He's
Instead of
he's
giving his lecture
Yarrow!
on alchemy,
You're a skin version! Never
where
mind,
he
I'm
kept
gonna
going
stop.
on
I'm gonna
about
stop
how
right there.
mankind is corrupted, and that it has succumbed to the void.
Yeah,
His
come.
eyes
Okay.
started glowing, he locked the door, and blew himself up
Suck
in a
cum.
magical explosion.
I should really shut up. Yeah, okay, what's going on?
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim
Oh, Yarrow!
and thus if
Oh,
there's something like a pattern.
I can't
to
help
his
myself, I
malady.
just can't. Oh, how did Yarrow fare to the madness? Murder.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
And of course, no option. No.
Great.
Sure.
First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it.
Listen,
Second,
I'm...
a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will... and here. This is a map of the region.
Okay.
So, unless there's anything else,
Yep.
just meet me at the farm when
Okay.
you're done.
Listen, just on one condition. I'm gonna need you to stop saying Yarrow, because every time you say it, it makes me want to start doing racist impressions of Asian people. And it's not... No one's gonna like it. Well, I mean, I'll like it. I'll enjoy it quite heavily, but, other than that... So yeah, there we are. This is the start of a grand adventure, I think. I think this will be pretty good. Pretty good. I'm excited. Yeah, what? The fuck do you want? You want me to follow you or some shit? Huh? Bitch, don't give me that fucking smile. Fuck you. You fucking asshole. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there for now. And I'll get back to this a bit later. So this is the start of Enderal. Woo! Fucking crazy shit. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. So, fucking see you next time, bitches.